Hi, everyone, and welcome. How to thrive in Libra season. Thank you for joining me today. I am your astrologer, Core. I intend to empower, enlighten, encourage, and inspire my audience on how best to navigate the Libra season. I structure my video by first describing the Libra energy. Then I list 6 important astrological events occurring during the Libra season. Then I give a general forecast of how best to use these 6 cosmic energies for all 12 signs during the Libra season. Thank you to subscribed viewers for your support. And to new viewers, I welcome you and would be honored if you consider subscribing to my channel. This video will share the sun's ingress into the sign of Libra, which occurs on Friday, the 23rd of September at 3:03 a.m. South African Standard Time, the spring equinox for the southern and the autumn equinox for the northern hemisphere. I reside in South Africa, thus I use South African Standard Time. Therefore, please adjust for your time zones. The constellation of Libra in the sky looks like the scales of justice and symbolically relates to the balance in the heavens, which occurs when day and night are the same length on the Libra equinox. Libra is a cardinal air sign with a masculine outgoing polarity, which is excellent for leadership qualities, collaborating, cooperating, debating, diplomacy, and keeping peace, balance, and harmony within relationships. Libra is the breeze that links us all, the breath of conversation through which individuals relate to each other. Ruled by Venus, Libra loves relationships, sexuality, flirtations, sensuality, pleasure, beauty, gentleness, attraction, art, fashion, creativity, luxury, popularity, socializing, affection, harmony, and peace. In their plea to keep relationships preferably harmonious, peaceful, and fair ones, Libras may become people pleasers and become indecisive due to losing their self-identity within a relationship. Therefore, Libras must remain true to themselves in their quest for relationship success. Libras must learn to meet with others at the midpoint of their beliefs, learning to agree to disagree, listen, and not take it personally when another sees things differently. If your sun is in Libra, you love to relate to others romantically, building a rapport of peace and harmony with them. If it's your moon in Libra, nurturing peace, harmony, and beauty within your family and home and emotional life is of prime importance to you. And if your ascendant is in Libra, you may come across as light-hearted or shallow, indecisive, and romantic. Let us look to the sky now to see what the month of Libra season has in store for us. To get the most out of the forecast, look to your chart to see the degree and house of the transiting planets activating your natal chart. If you're new to astrology and you do not have a chart yet, please go to astro.com and draw up your free diagram there. My 6 top astrological events for Libra season are: firstly, on the 23rd of September from 5:35 a.m. to 11:35 a.m., that is a 6-hour time period during which Mercury in Libra is within 17 minutes of the sun in Libra. We also call this Cazimi, or within the heart of the sun. Now, more than average, clear and loving communications are possible during this time. The sun and Mercury at this time also oppose Jupiter in Aries, which creates an excellent opportunity to lovingly communicate clearly to others your courageous, naive, and impulsive need to expand your I amness in an unthreatening expression of beliefs. Secondly, 3 hours later, also on the 23rd of September, Mercury retrogrades into the sign of Virgo. Now here, the winged messenger excels in reviewing, redoing, rethinking. Think of any word that you can add the prefix re to, such as reworking, revising, revamping, repairing, researching, reorganizing, reflecting, and repeating all things practical and discerning. Detailed and precise thinking allows one to tie up loose ends because Mercury is retrograde. It's about completing unfinished projects and sorting out unresolved issues. Begin new ideas and new projects when Mercury goes direct again on the 2nd to the 11th of October from 24 degrees of Virgo until the end of Virgo. And then Mercury enters into Libra on the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, seeking more harmony, peace, diplomacy, and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational in this area of your chart. Thirdly, I'll be looking to the Libra New Moon, which occurs on the 25th of September at 11:54 p.m. Now, approximately 2.5 days before this, we feel the energies of withdrawal as we wind down the end of the current lunation cycle. Hence, waning powers, the need to rest, reflect, and revitalize upon the closing moon's rotation, and the opportunity to pause, reprieve, take a break, and step back so that our angels can catch up with us become apparent. Completing the lunation cycle creates space from which we then spring new intentions that sow seeds that are aligned with our soul's path if we take the time to listen during this new moon. The new moon is the best time to listen to our inner voice, to God through prayer, or to the voice of our guardian angels. Also, listen to our soul's guidance and observe the signs in our environments. Are they in harmony with our intuition and imagination? Check this by placing one hand on your heart and connecting with nature. Feel how your heart feels. Perhaps sit in the garden. Take some time out to journal your new intentions and to connect with yourself. Is there a sense of peace and calm that you feel when you connect with your heart and when you're in nature? Place your other hand below your solar plexus and connect with your intuition, your gut feeling. And again, check in with yourself. Are you feeling peace and calm within your body while you formulate these new intentions for the upcoming lunation cycle during the new moon phase? So approximately 2.5 days after the new moon phase exactness, from approximately the 27th of September onwards, start implementing these new intentions and visions that you initiated and connected with during this new moon cycle. Now, fourthly, during the Libra season, Mars continues to move directly from 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini. Look to see in your chart if you have any planets or angles at these degrees of Gemini. The universe offers opportunities and will activate Mars's energy of assertion, ambition, and powerful dynamic forward momentum in this location of your chart. Mars in Gemini gives options, ideas, curiosities, choices, duality, and information. However, it may cause scattered and frazzled events when not consciously harnessed. Therefore, focus on consolidating, eliminating, and minimizing this area of your life within these degrees of Gemini, as I've mentioned. Please also refer to my Gemini and Mars YouTube for more detailed information on the Mars's 7-month journey through Gemini subject. The fifth important event in this Libra season is that on the 29th of September at 9:49 a.m. in the morning, Venus moves into Libra, elevating sensuality, pleasurability, romantic and harmonious relationships in the Libra era of our charts up until the 23rd of October. And then the sixth event that I will be discussing is the Aries full moon, which occurs on Sunday, the 9th of October at 10:54 p.m. It marks the culmination point of a new beginning that began on the last Aries new moon, which was on the 1st of April of 2022. Venus is in rulership in Libra at 13 degrees and is conjunct the Libra sun at 16 degrees during this full moon. While Chiron, the wounded healer, is conjunct the moon in Aries at the time. So this full moon is an excellent opportunity to heal the pain and the wound of self-identity, assertiveness, and leadership in collaboration with others, romantically, peacefully, unifying and harmoniously or lovingly within ourselves. The Libra season then ends on Sunday, the 23rd of October at 12:35 p.m. when the sun moves into the sign of Scorpio. Now I will discuss in general how best to use these 6 listed cosmic energies for all 12 signs during the Libra season. Timestamps for these are in the description below. When listening to the forecast, look to your ascendant sign for the most prominent activated influences of your interaction with your immediate environment. Look to your sun sign, especially if you are day-born, for an outward yang expression of your relating light and confidence into the world. And look to your moon sign, especially if you are a night birth, for your receptive, reflective, internalized, subjective, emotive, reactive expression of self and all matters relating to home, family matters, mothering, and nurturing. Thank you to the late Dutch painter Geoffrey Boschart, whose The Zodiac series artwork I display during the 12 sign forecast. Thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. This is a wonderful opportunity for you from the 23rd of September through to the 23rd of October to enjoy your partnerships. The theme here is about marriage partners, business partners, live-in lovers, best friends. This is an ideal time with the energies of the universe focusing on your relationships to become a little bit more relationship orientated. There's a sense that love and being social and seeking tactful, diplomatic, peaceful, even idealistic marriages or partnerships that are considerate, where partners see both sides of the matters, and where there's a sense of grace and pleasure within the relationship are at the forefront for this month for you. Now, specifically on the 23rd of September, for the 6 hours during which Mercury is Cazimi, the sun, which is from about 5:35 a.m. to 11:35 a.m. on the 23rd, there's an excellent opportunity for you to communicate more than average, clear and loving communications with another person. This could be marriage, business partner, best friend. And the communication will include the sense of how you are expanding. Either wealth is coming your way, or travel, or a sense of morals and belief systems that are more expansive are heading your way. And this is a fantastic, excellent opportunity to lovingly communicate your courage and your impulsive naivety to others, which is saying, in a very unthreatened expression, I am. This is my physical body. This is my health. And I'm busy expanding and healing. This is a fabulous time on that 23rd to communicate this to others. Now, later on that day, Mercury actually retrogrades back into the sign of Virgo. After it's been in the heart of the sun, it's moving back into the sign of Virgo. And because it is traveling retrograde, this winged messenger excels in all words starting with the prefix of RE. So this is reviewing, rethinking, reworking, revamping, repairing, researching, reorganizing, reflecting, and even repeating all things that are practical and discerning in regards to how you are of service to others. What is your day-to-day routine of hard work and labor look like to you? How do you look after your health or any diseases that you have? And should you own any pets, it's also about their day-to-day routine that you'll be reflecting. And there's a sense that you'll be completing many unfinished projects or tying up loose ends and sorting out unresolved issues between the 23rd of September all the way through to the 2nd of October as Mercury goes retrograde in this area of your chart. Then from the 2nd of October onwards through to the 11th of October, you can begin any new projects or start any new ideas in regards of how you are of service to others or how staff are employed by you if they have talents that you don't have. So all matters are relating also to any pets or matters related to your day-to-day routine regarding any diseases. Begin new activities from the 2nd to the 11th of October and use the 2nd October back to 23rd of September time period to review and complete matters. Then from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, Libra will return back into this area relating to your relationships and partnerships and agreements, and it will elevate these by seeking more harmony and peace and diplomacy and all the things that are fair and equal and beautiful and pleasant and personally relational. If you need to sort out any contracts or you want to have a marriage proposal or a wedding, this is an ideal time between the 11th of October and the 29th of October. We also have on the 25th of September at 11:54 p.m. the new moon, and this is occurring for you in this area as discussed about marriage partners, business partners, live-in lovers, best friends. And this is really a time for your partners to set intentions regarding how the relationship with you will be going forward in such a way that you can remain the larger version of you in terms of I amness, in terms of belief systems or travel, while simultaneously receiving the support and the love from the other that meets you halfway in this process of you becoming a greater version of who it is that you are. And it's during this new moon phase, which has about a 2.5 day cycle prior to the new moon. So I'd say from the 23rd of September through to about the 27th of September, that you may find partners need more time alone to rest, reflect, unwind, to take a break so that their guardian angels can catch up with them and give them insights as to what new seeds to sow for the new intentions that may begin from about the 27th of September onwards. So on the 29th of September at 9:49 a.m., Venus moves into Libra, elevating sensuality, pleasurability, romance, and harmony within your relationships. And this lasts all the way through until the 23rd of October. So from the 29th of September until the 23rd of October, your relationships will be flourishing. We have on the 9th of October, the Aries full moon. Now, this marks a culmination of a beginning that began on the last Aries new moon, which was on the 1st of April 2022. And it very much relates to your personality, your physical body, your health, your persona, how you radiate out into the world. Venus is conjunct the sun at the time, and Chiron, the wounded healer, is conjunct the moon in Aries on this full moon. And what this means is this is an excellent time for you to heal your physical body, any pains that you have, any injuries that you have, any inadequacies that you feel. The Chiron energy will allow you to heal these. And this is a time to close up any wounds regarding your self-identity or matters relating to being assertive or a leader. This is about collaborating with others in a very romantic, peaceful, unifying, and harmonious relationship with them, but also within yourself, dear Aries. Where is it that you are having a relationship with yourself that may create wounds around your self-identity and your assertion and your leadership? And this full moon will highlight this in your life and give you the support from very loving and fair relationships to assist you in working through this. Now, we also have during the Libra season, Mars moving directly from 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini. This for you, dear Aries, is in an area related to how you communicate. It's related to your day-to-day commuting. It relates to your immediate environment, your neighbors, and your siblings. And this is really a time for you to be very powerful and dynamic and assertive and ambitious in a forward momentum way that allows you to sort out any documents, paperwork, any forms of communications. All matters related to siblings will be activated in this area. And it's important for you to consolidate and eliminate and minimize in this area of your life, because with Mars and Gemini, there is a sense that you could be scattered or frazzled around these events if this energy isn't harnessed consciously. I've also created a YouTube on this 7-month journey of Mars going through Gemini. So please have a look at that. I'll put the link in the description below. Thank you, dear Aries, for joining me. I wish you a beautiful Aries season. Bye for now. Dear Taurians, thank you for joining me on the Libra season forecast. The energy of Libra, which is about uniting and balancing, finding equilibrium, being romantic, being social and gentle, is occurring for you in an area that relates to how you are of service to others, as well as how you employ staff to be of service to you. This very much relates to your day-to-day routine in terms of any disease and health matters that you have, or if you own any pets, to them. On the 23rd of September from 5:35 a.m. through to 11:35 a.m., that's a 6-hour period when Mercury is Cazimi, the sun. This is an excellent time for you to have any conversations regarding the sense of feeling quite expansive in all matters related to being somebody who operates from behind the scenes, traveling around matters regarding being of a support to another in quite an invisible way. This is an area that relates to how you can be more of the I amness in a very courageous, naive, and impulsive, pioneering way that relates to feeling isolated, to being taken out of society per se, and to feel isolated and work with the subconscious and the shadow side of situations, and how this links into your day-to-day work. It's a fabulous day on this 23rd of September to have such discussions and thoughts. On the same day, a couple of hours later, by the afternoon, Mercury leaves Libra and goes back into Virgo, which for you, dear Taurians, relates to all matters related to bliss and joy. This could be creative new projects. This could be matters related to children or pregnancies. And this is also around having holidays and having fun and being very creative in your expression. Now, with Mercury moving retrograde in this area, this is an excellent time to review, or revise, or rework, or rethink in a very practical and discerning way, and to communicate very detailed and precise thinking so that you can tie up any loose ends or complete any unfinished projects or sort out any unresolved issues in this area of your life. As of the 2nd to the 11th of October, Mercury then starts moving forward. So it's during the 23 September to October period that you're reviewing this area. Then from the 2nd to the 11th of October is when there's a sense of forward momentum in these matters and they are resolved. And then going forth from the 11th of October to the 29th of October, there's a very strong sense of communicating all matters seeking harmony, peace, diplomacy, and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personal in your working relations with other staff members or with your employer. Then on the 25th of September is the Libra New Moon. This is a fantastic time, and you might find even 2.5 days before that your energies wane, that there's a need for rest and reflection and revitalization as the as the moon closes its cycle, there's a sense that you may want to pause or reprieve or take a break and step back so that your angels can catch up with you as these energies become apparent. And it's during this new moon that there is an opportunity for new intentions to spring up, and this idea of you wanting to sow new seeds that are in alignment with your soul's path of expansion, of being there from behind the scenes through a very subconscious spiritual way of assisting others. And it's during this new moon that you could listen to God's voice through prayer or through your own inner voice or guardian angels, as they will guide you in terms of intuition and imagination, how best for you to move forward in this circumstance whereby you feel a lot of peace and calm. And if you need to put your hand on your heart or on your solar plexus and connect with your gut and how it is that you feel, there's a sense that you always want to feel peace and harmony while these new intentions spring up. And it's from about the 27th of September onwards that you can implement these new intentions and visions that were initiated during this Libra new moon. On the 29th of September, Venus then moves into this area of your life regarding your day-to-day routine and your work and any matters related to your health. And with Venus being strong in the sign of Libra, there will be an elevation in all matters sensuality, pleasurability, romance, and harmony within relationships in this day-to-day routine or matters around diseases or pets that you have. On the 9th of October, we have an Aries full moon. And this is occurring for you in an area where you may feel quite isolated, because this area of your life calls for you to self-renounce the material world and to connect with spirit, to retreat away from the busyness and the hustle bustle of the world and take time out to meditate and to connect with spirit and also with your own shadow side. And this is often a time to look at one's own secrets that one doesn't even know of or isn't even aware of, and to connect with soul through a sense of spirituality. So it's during this full moon that you will have an excellent time to heal any pains and wounds around your self-identity as to how it is that you are of support to others from behind the scenes. If you have any chronic illness, this is an excellent time also to have this healed, because we have Chiron conjunct the new moon the full moon at this time. And Chiron will help you be more assertive in your leadership and collaboration with others in a very peaceful, romantic, and unifying and harmonious way. So this is about you connecting with yourself as well as with others in a very healing and supportive way. We also have Gemini moving through 17 to 25 degrees during the Libra season. And this is occurring for you in an area that relates to your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your value systems, and your finances. And here Mars will activate the sense of dynamic forward momentum around you being assertive and ambitious regarding your finances. There will be many options and ideas and curiosities, choices, dualities, and information coming your way. And this could leave you quite scattered and frazzled. And if you can consciously harness this energy, consolidate, focus, eliminate, and minimize all matters related to your self-esteem, your finances, your possessions, all the things that you own, and your value systems. If you'd like to know a little bit more about this, I did put a YouTube together, because Mars is in Gemini for 7 months and going retrograde. So please do have a look at that YouTube if you'd like more information on that. Thank you for joining me today, dear Taurians. I wish you a beautiful Libra season. Take care. Bye for now. Dear Geminis, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. This is the most exciting time for you, because Libra activates an area of your life that relates to finding your joy and bliss. This is about you expressing yourself confidently, romantically. This is about being a lover of life. This is about creativity, children, pregnancy, going on holiday, having fun, maybe also doing a lot of sports if that is your thing. On the 23rd of September, for 6 hours, Mercury is within the heart of the sun, giving you this amazing opportunity to express how you love to be giving and enjoy life. And the sense of communication is directed at groups of friends and people out there in society whom you feel are expanding your life in a very courageous, impulsively naive way. This could be foreigners, this could be wise people. There's a sense that hopes and dreams of connecting with others are very active, and this is a very fantastic day to, in a very unthreatening expression, share the sense that you see the others, you see the friends. You can say to them, I hear your I amness, I can see how you expand in your life, and through that my life and my sense of self-expression and joy and love and romance. Later on that very same day, we have Mercury retrograding into the sign of Virgo. And this is in an area of your life that relates to home and family. So this is beginning 23rd of September through to the 2nd of October. Any projects that need tying up of loose ends, or any matters or issues that are unresolved, or any unfinished projects can now be tackled during this 23rd of September until 2nd of October time period. This is a fabulous time to reorganize, revamp, repair, review, rework, repeat anything that's practical and discerning within your home and family. This relates to your ancestry and your roots and your genetics and all matters around family, home, the building that you live in, the garden around your building. This is a fabulous time to sort out all of these matters. Also those that deeply affect you in your unconscious in relation to matters that are unresolved in terms of genetics and ancestry that your forefathers may have left you with, that you may want to take a look at and discern and resolve. Then from the 2nd of October through to the 11th of October is when Mercury is moving direct in this home and unconscious connection to family. And this is when you can start up new projects. Then from the 11th of October to the 29th of October, Mercury moves back into this area of your life where you want to express your love and your romance and your bliss and your joy. And you will be doing this whereby seeking harmony and peace and diplomacy and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational will come to the forefront during the 11th of October to 29th of October in regards to how you communicate. During this time on the 25th of September at 11:54 p.m., we have a new moon. And it's always about 2.5 days prior to the new moon that we feel the powers are waning. There's a sense that one needs some rest or reflection or wants to revitalize. There's a sense of pause and reprieve and taking a break so that the angels can catch up with you and all the activities, the creative processing that you are enjoying in this time. And it's during this quieter time that you, dear Geminis, want to sow seeds that are in alignment with your soul's path, and to sow these seeds and connect with these intentions and visions. It's great to take some time off to pray to God or to your guardian angels or to listen to your inner voice. It is important to perhaps spend some time in nature or even connect with yourself by putting your hand onto your heart and listening and feeling what is it that your heart wants. And if you're feeling peace and calm with the intention or the vision that comes up, then you're on the right track. You can also put your other hand onto your areas just below the solar plexus and connect with your intuition. And again, are you feeling peace and calm with your body while you're formulating these new intentions for the upcoming lunation cycle? If so, then from the 27th of September onwards, implement these new visions and intentions that have come to you, and they will create an environment whereby you can express your joy and bliss, your romantic version, your creativity, all matters related to children, holidays, and sports in a very clear and aligned way. On the 29th of September, Venus then moves into this area of your life, elevating the sensuality, the pleasurability, the romance, any harmonious relationships related to bliss and fun that you are enjoying. And this one will continue through until the 23rd of October, probably the most romantic time of the year for you, 29th of September through to 23rd of October. Enjoy. And then on the 9th of October, we have the Aries full moon. And for you, dear Geminis, this is an opportunity for you to heal relationships with others. This could be groups of people in terms of society. This could be groups of friends that you have. These could be matters related to acquaintances. And the energy of Chiron, which is conjunct this new moon, is about the wounded healer. Any friends or groups of people that you know that may have come across as wounded would have this opportunity to assert themselves, to find their self-identity, and to be leaders that can collaborate with you romantically, peacefully, in a very unifying and harmonious relationship that reflects one that you may feel with others, but others may also feel within themselves. Also, during the Libra season, Mars moves from 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini. And this, of course, is your sign. And as Mars is moving directly forward, please have a look in your charts to see if there's any planets or angles at these degrees of 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini. So this could be your sun or your moon or your ascendant. And this is the universe really offering you the opportunity that will create more assertion and ambition and powerful dynamic forward momentum for you. Mars in Gemini gives a lot of options and ideas and curiosity and choices and duality and information. And this may leave you feel scattered and frazzled if you don't consciously harness this energy. Therefore, my advice is to consolidate, eliminate, and minimize in this area of your life. If it's your first house or your moon in your physical body, you may want to do more sporty activities. You may find more inflammation in your body that you need to sort out. There's a sense of asserting who it is that you are. If it's for anyone with a moon in Gemini, this could be very much matters related to relationship with mothers or how you nurture or matters in the family. While if it's your sun in Gemini, you may find this is more about how you radiate your energy out into the world. Because Mars is in Gemini for 7 months, I have created a separate video for this. So please look in the link below in the description for the link for that Mars in Gemini period, which lasts all the way to March of 2023 as it moves forward and retrograde in your sign. Thank you for joining me, dear Geminis. I wish you a beautiful Libra season. Take care. Bye for now. Dear Cancerians, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. The energies of uniting and balancing and being romantic and social and gentle and seeking equilibrium, love, and being drawn to beauty and harmony and justice and all tactful, diplomatic situations that are romantic, matters related to appreciating the arts and being considerate. All these Libra descriptions of being fashionable and gracious and pleasurable are being expressed in an area of home and family life to you. This is everything to do with the property that you live in, the garden surrounding it, all roots, genetics, ancestry, unconscious patterns taken on specifically from the father line that give a sense of security and home base are receiving this beautiful Venusian Libran energy during this time. Now, specifically on the 23rd of September for 6 hours from about 5:30 in the morning till 11:30, Mercury is Cazimi. It's in the heart of the sun and where it can express more than average, very clear and loving communications for you, dear Cancerians, are relating how it is that in your career, in your profession, in your actions out into the world, you want to be more of the I am in terms of your status and your actions out in the world. And you can manage to express this very courageously in a very sort of impulsively naive way on that day, whereby you can say that as much as I love family and home life, I also want to express myself in terms of a career. Later on that day, Mercury then moves out of Libra on that 23rd of September, all the way through to the 2nd of October, into an area of your life that relates to all forms of communications. This could be with your neighbors, your siblings, your immediate environment, your co-workers. This could relate to your day-to-day routine or any short-term travels that you have. And it's in this area of your life that Mercury Retrograde, the winged messenger, excels in allowing you to review, redo, rethink, rework, revise, repair, reorganize, repeat all things that need to be reflected in a very practical and discerning way regarding your paperwork, any paper that needs to be signed, filing, all office-related matters with communication, even when it comes to teaching and formulating words and expressing and communicating. It's really an opportunity for you to become very detailed and precise in your thinking, and to allow yourself to tie up any loose ends, complete any unfinished projects in your environment, maybe with your neighbors, and also sort out any unresolved issues with either neighbors or siblings, or in your filing and communication and teaching department, or even the short-term travels that you may be considering. It's then from the 2nd to the 11th of October onwards that you can start new projects in this area of your life, as Mercury is now moving forward. And then from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, Mercury re-enters the area that relates to where Libra is highlighted in your chart. This is where I had mentioned family, ancestry, roots, your unconscious, your property. This is where you'll be talking about seeking harmony and peace and diplomacy and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, and pleasant in your personal relations within your home and family. The new moon on the 25th of September at 11:54 p.m. allows for you, dear Cancerians, to take out some time to be at home. This is where you feel that there is a need for rest and reflection and revitalizing. The powers are waning, you winding down. There's a sense that you want to have an opportunity to pause and reprieve and take a break and step back so that your angels can catch up with you. And completing this cycle will make space then for the new intentions to spring from, and the new seeds that you would like to sow, to show themselves in such a way that are aligned with your soul's path. So to have a new moon in this area of home and property and land and origin and where you come from allows for you to connect through prayer and your inner voice to either God or your guardian angels. Listen to their advice, to your soul's guidance, and observe the signs in your environment. Are you living in harmony with your intuition and your imagination as to what you believe, peace and equanimity and equilibrium and balance within your home, all matters related to beauty within your home? You can check this by placing your hand on your heart, or even connecting with nature, or even planting another hand onto your gut, and to feel what your heart is feeling and connect with your gut sense of intuition. And is there a sense of peace and calm that you feel around home and family matters? Is there a sense of calm that you are feeling as you're formulating the new intentions for this upcoming new lunation cycle? And then from about the 27th of September onwards, implement these new intentions and visions that came to you during this initiation phase of the new moon. Round about the 29th of September, then Venus moves into the sign of Libra. This will elevate the sensuality and the pleasurability and the romance and the harmony within relationships within your family throughout the time 29 September through to 23 of October. This is the best time to sort out all matters related to renovating and decorating and beautifying your home and having family members over and appreciating all the family members in your life. There's a lot of love to go around during this time period. Then on the 9th of October, dear Cancerians, we have the Aries full moon. And here, this will highlight for you where it is in your life that you feel like you want to step out and heal in a very courageous way. That being that there's a sense that healing comes through your status out in the world, the career that you offer the world, the work that you do, your reputation and your actions out in the world allow you to heal your self-identity and to make you feel a lot more assertive and become a leader that can collaborate in a very harmonious way with matters related to home and family. There's a sense that you don't have to compromise home and family life for you to go out into the world and work. There's a sense that there's harmony and a unification around these two subjects, being at home, but being also successful and assertive out in your career. Lastly, dear Cancerians, I would like to bring your attention to Mars in Gemini for its 7-month period, which lasts until March of 2023. I have made a separate YouTube on the subject if you'd like more information. For the purposes of this video, I would like to highlight that Mars in Gemini is activating your shadow side. It is activating the sense of cycles ending and a sense of that there is a loss. There is a need to self-renounce the material world, to connect more with God and the spiritual, and to connect more with your imagination and your intuition. So during this very busy time from the 20th of August through to the 25th of March, your options and ideas and a sense of curiosity and choices and duality and information will be coming at you at breakneck speed, possibly making you feel a little scattered or frazzled if these energies aren't consciously harnessed. Therefore, it's important that you focus on consolidating, eliminating, and minimizing this in this area of your life. Reduce and focus. And I wish you a very healing season, dear Cancerians. I will put a link for the Mars YouTube into the description below to give you far more information on this. It's specifically the 17th to the 25th degree of Gemini that Mars is traveling through during the Libra season. So have a look, see if you've got any planets or any angles between 17 and 25 degrees of Gemini, and then this energy will be activated even stronger. Thank you for joining me, dear Cancerians. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. Bye. Dear Leos, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. The Libra energies of uniting and balancing and being romantic and sociable and gentle, possibly even a bit flirtatious, fair-minded, being drawn to beauty and enjoying harmony and justice and the sense of love and sociability, possibly even the sense of argumentativeness around indecision, is active for you, dear Leos, in regards to all forms of communications, how you think, talk, write, teach, in all matters related to your neighbors, your siblings, your co-workers, or paperwork, but also your day-to-day commute, as well as any short-term travels that you'll be experiencing. And specifically on the 23rd of September, when Mercury is Cazimi the sun in this area of your chart, this is an excellent time for you to communicate above the more than average clear and loving communications. Also, you may find that you want to communicate the sense that you identify who you am, the sense of I amness, in a very unthreatening expression regarding courageous, naively impulsive matters in terms of your belief systems, long-term travel, in terms of foreign travel, foreigners, spirituality, gurus, philosophers. There's a sense that the discussions around your morals and your belief systems will be highlighted on the 23rd of September and allow you to feel more whole. Later on that very same day, Mercury retrogrades into an area of your life that relates to your finances, your possessions, your self-worth, and your self-esteem. And this will allow you from the 23rd of September through to the 2nd of October, this opportunity for the winged messenger to assist you in reviewing, redoing, rethinking, repairing, researching, reorganizing, reflecting, and even repeating all things practical and discerning regarding your finances and possessions and self-worth. There's a sense that there will be very detailed and precise thinking along these ways, allowing you to tie up any loose ends, complete any unfinished projects, and to sort out any unresolved issues. Once you've completed this, then from the 2nd to the 11th of October is an excellent time to begin any new ideas or start anything new regarding your finances and your possessions and your self-worth. Then from the 11th of October to the 29th of October, Mercury enters Libra again, seeking a harmonious, peaceful, diplomatic, and fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational communications with others. On the 25th of September, we have a new moon. And for you, dear Leos, this is a time for you to rest and reflect upon all of those thoughts, revitalize, pause, reprieve, take a break and step back so that your angels can catch up with you, especially with your thoughts and your communications. It's while this lunation cycle completes that it allows the space for new intentions to spring up for you and new seeds and visions that align with your soul's path. So there's a sense that this is a great time to listen to your inner voice or to pray to God or to your guardian angels and listen to see what it is that they're sending you in the form of intuition and vision. Put your hand on your heart, your other hand on your gut, and just feel into your imagination, into your intuition, into your gut feeling. Is what is coming up for you giving you peace and calm? And if so, yes, then these new intentions regarding how you communicate and teach and short-term travels and matters with neighbors and siblings and short-term travels can then be implemented from about the 27th of September onwards. Implement the visions and these new intentions that have come to you. And then on the 29th of September, Venus moves into Libra. And this is highlighting for you, again, this need to elevate your sensuality and pleasurability and romance and harmonious relationships in regards to how you communicate. Perhaps you will be writing poetry or having loving discussions with your neighbors or siblings, or teaching something that you really love teaching that relates to beauty and harmony. So this is from the 29th of September through to the 23rd of October, your best opportunity for this entire year to communicate and express yourself in a very peaceful and a harmonious way. And we then have on the 9th of October, the Aries full moon. And this for you allows the opportunity to heal matters related to overseas, foreigners, gurus, counseling, spiritual insights, philosophies, religions, universities, higher tertiary education. There's a sense that you can relate your self-identity and assertiveness and the sense of leadership and collaboration with these foreign institutes in a very romantic and peaceful, unifying and harmonious way. It's about harmonizing between how you communicate and teach and how wisdom comes to you through wise people or foreigners. It's about taking this on board, and this will occur in a very loving environment. Perhaps you're planning a trip overseas, or you have friends overseas, or there's a new religion or philosophy or counselor that you meet during this time through whom you can express yourself very lovingly. Lastly, dear Leos, I want to remind you that Mars is going through Gemini, the degrees 17 to 25 degrees during the Libra season. So please have a look, see if you have any angles or planets in 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini. If this is the case, there's a sense that there's a lot of assertion and ambition and powerful dynamic forward momentum in terms of groups of friends that you relate to, groups of people in society, matters related to your hopes and dreams. And there's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of options, ideas, curiosity, choices, and a lot of information coming your way that could leave you scattered and frazzled. Therefore, it's important to focus on consolidating on all these choices, eliminating and minimizing in this area of your life. If you'd like a little bit more information about the 7th month journey of Mars in Gemini in this area of your life, please watch my YouTube on the subject. I'll put a link in the description below, because Mars will be retrograding and moving up and down all the way until March of 2023 in this area of your life. Thank you for joining me today, dear Leos. I wish you a beautiful Libra season. Bye for now. Hey, dear Virgos, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. The Virgo energies of uniting romantically, being gentle, being diplomatic, social, being harmonious, feeling that things need to be fair-minded, are occurring for you in matters related to your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and also your finances and possessions and the things that you own. There's a sense that harmony prevails regarding these matters, and there's a sense that tactful diplomatic discussions around such matters will be prevalent, especially on the 23rd of September for 6 hours when Mercury is Cazimi, the sun. And this is a more than average clear time for you to communicate matters related to the subject, and specifically regarding the sense that you want to communicate in a very courageous, naively impulsive way your sense of wanting to expand, your sense of I amness in a very unthreatening expression in regarding to what resources other people have to offer for you. So this could be emotional, financial, spiritual, or physical. And this discussion that comes up on the 23rd of September will aid you in possibly receiving funds from somebody else. This could be maybe applying for a bond, or perhaps you get some tax back, or perhaps your partner gives you money. Perhaps you get an increase coming your way. Perhaps somebody's there for you from a spiritual point of view, or an emotional or a physical point of view. There's a sense that through other people, your awareness of I am becomes stronger, and with that, your self-confidence grows. Later on that 23rd of September and running all the way through to the 2nd of October, Mercury then retrogrades into your sign. And what this allows you during this Mercury retrograde from 23 September to the 2nd of October is for you to repair your body, review your personality, reorganize all matters related to your health. This is a time to reflect, redo, possibly even repeat, or rework, or revise what exercise schedule you have, but do this in a very practical and discerning way. There's a sense that detail and precise thinking allows you to tie up any loose ends regarding your personality and how you radiate out in the world and matters related to your physical health. There's a sense that you can complete unfinished projects and sort out unresolved issues. Then from the 2nd to the 11th of October, you can move forward with new matters related to your physical being and your persona. And it's then from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October that again, you'll be seeking harmony, peace, and diplomacy in all matters that are fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational in regards to your finances, self-worth, and your possessions. On the new moon, on the 25th of September, there is a need to want to rest and reflect, pause, reprieve, take a break, feel how the closing moon's rotation is waning powers, and that you understand that their lunation cycle offers the space from which will spring the intentions and the new seeds that you may want to then sow that will be more in alignment of your soul's path, specifically regarding your self-worth and your self-confidence and your finances. So during this moon, listen to your inner voice, listen to God through prayer or to your guardian angels, and observe their guidance. and connect with your intuition and your imagination. You can check this physically by placing your hand on your heart and another hand on your gut and just having the sense, am what I am envisioning and this intention that's coming my way giving me peace and calm? And if so, then what you're formulating during this new moon phase can then be implemented and activated after the 27th of September as you move forward with your new intentions and visions that were initiated during the new moon phase. From the 29th of September, Venus moves into Libra all the way until the 23rd of October. And this is a time for you to seriously enjoy your self-esteem and your confidence. There's a sense that you will feel an elevated feeling of sensuality, pleasurability, romance, and even harmony in relationships that regard your self-esteem, your confidence, your finances, your possessions. Then on the 9th of October, we have the full moon. And this is occurring in an area of your life that relates to receiving the resources from others. And there's an opportunity with Chiron conjunct the moon in Aries that the people that are resources to you, be this your employer, your marriage partner, your business partner, your best friend, are healing from any sense of lack of assertiveness or self-identity problems or leadership problems in terms of collaboration with others. So I have the sense that during this time, any finances that you need may come to you, or that perhaps a relationship that gives you self-worth comes to you, or perhaps a sense of somebody who's spiritually supportive to you will come to you. There's a very strong sense of the two being tied in what you receive from others and what you have to offer them has a lot of harmony to it, including the healing energies with it, and a lot of love and peace and harmony on the Sunday, the 9th of October. Enjoy the full moon. Lastly, dear Virgos, I want to just remind you of Mars going through Gemini from 17 to 25 degrees during the Libra season, and this is activating for you the sense of assertion and ambition and powerful dynamic forward momentum in regards to your career, your status out in the world, your actions out into the world, your sense of reputation. There is a lot of opportunity with a lot of options and ideas and curiosity and choices and information and duality. And this may leave you or your workplace rather scattered and frazzled events occurring if you're not consciously harnessing this energy. Therefore, it's important to focus on consolidating, eliminating, and minimizing in your career all of the choices, or in your actions out into the world, or into the sense of what is my status and reputation, what is my own personal sense of success. Try to focus and consolidate. If you'd like more information about Mars's 7-month journey through this area of your chart, which ends only in March of 2023, please watch my YouTube on the subject. I'll put a link in the description below. Take care, be blessed, enjoy your Libra season. Take care. Bye, Virgos. Hi, dear Libras, and welcome to the Libra season. Happy birthday to all of you Librans. I wish you a fabulous year filled with success, and may all your wishes come true. On the 23rd of September, as the sun enters Libra, it is conjunct Mercury within 17 minutes, allowing for more than average clear communications, loving communications. And these are very much in relation to courageous, impulsively naive conversations with how it is that you are who you are, this I amness within your relationship to another in a very unthreatening expression. Later on that day, on the 23rd of September, all the way through until the 2nd of October, we have Mercury retrograding into an area of your life that relates to winding up of cycles, the sense of having a need to rest and connect with the subconscious or one's own shadow. There's a sense that you want to step away into the spiritual world and go to a spa, escape, the sense for reviewing or rethinking or reworking or reflecting upon life in a very practical and discerning way. Details and precisional thinking will allow you to tie up any loose ends or complete any unfinished projects or sort out any unresolved issues relating even chronic illnesses, anything that's not visible to you. This area of your life relates to being hidden, but also to being of service to others from a space of isolation where you're not really visible to them. It's a very strong time to connect with spirit, imagination, and intuition. Then from the 2nd of October onwards through to the 11th, you can begin new matters after you've tied up the loose ends in this area of your life, where you're still looking at being of service to others from behind the scenes. You're still looking at any chronic illnesses or your own shadow side and connecting to the subconscious. However, you're moving forward in your growth pattern. And then from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, Mercury returns back into your sign. And this is really giving you an opportunity to communicate in a way that seeks harmony, peace, diplomacy, and all things that are fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational in regards to your physical body and your personality and your ego and who it is that you shine out into the world. Now, on the 25th of September at 11:54 p.m., we experience the new moon. So there's a time up to about 2.5 days prior to this that you may feel there's a sense that you want to rest or reflect upon this kind of upgrade of personality that you want to envision. There's a sense that you want to revitalize your body and pause and reprieve and take a break so that the angels can catch up with you. And it's during this time of making space, during this lunation cycle of the new moon, that new intentions spring up, and the sense of finding out what seeds you want to sow that are more aligned with your soul's path will show themselves to you. So either you can listen to your inner voice, or you can pray to God or to your guardian angels and listen to them and your soul's guidance and observe the signs in your environment. You can connect with your physical body. Put your hand on your heart and feel into your heart. Is what you're feeling related to peace and harmony and equality and beauty and pleasantness and romance and creativity? And is there a sense of calm that comes over you? And also your gut feeling, is there a sense of peace and calm that is coming to you in regards of how you will be romantic in your life and how you will enjoy uniting and balancing matters in your life? And it's then from the 27th of September onwards, once you've formulated this new version of a loving and peaceful and harmonious version of you, that you then can implement these new intentions and visions during the next new moon cycle. On the 29th of September at 9:49 a.m., Venus then moves into our sign of Libra. I say our because I am a Libra. And this would elevate sensuality, pleasurability, romance, and harmonious relationships all the way up until the 23rd of October. So it's between the 29th of September and the 23rd of October that Librans will shine in all their beauty, appreciating art, enjoying diplomatic, tactful flirtations, being fair-minded, being sociable, loving, drawn to beauty, harmony, and justice will be highly elevated, the most elevated for this entire year for you, dear Librans, during the 29th September until 23rd of October period. Now, the full moon in Aries, which occurs on the 9th of October, will highlight for you the sense of healing relationships. Chiron is with the moon, and there's a sense that any wound that your partners may have around their self-identity or their assertion or their leadership in their collaboration with being romantic or peaceful or unifying or harmonious towards you within your relationship will heal through this amount of wonderful Venus in Libra energy that is prevalent at that time. There's a sense that there's support and love in all matters related to yourself and your partner, and even within yourself in terms of how you believe a partner would collaborate and be assertive and a leader, and what sort of self-identity they carry in relation to your loving nature. Last but not least, dear Librans, let me remind you that Mars is in the sign of Gemini, activating all matters related to foreigners, overseas, spirituality, philosophies, religions, higher tertiary education, gurus, university degrees, philosophers, the law, advertising, for instance, are all expressions, even publishing, of our belief systems. Have a look, see if you've got any planets between 17 and 25 degrees of Gemini, then you will feel this a lot stronger. Mars is the energy of assertion, ambition, and powerful dynamic forward momentum. And Gemini gives you lots of options, ideas, curiosities, choices, duality, and information. And you may feel that if you don't consciously harness all this energy, that events that are scattered and frazzled may occur, and it's important for you to focus on consolidating, eliminating, and minimizing this area of your life. If you'd like a little bit more information on that, please watch my Mars in Gemini YouTube. I'll put a link for that in the description below, because Mars is in Gemini for a 7-month period with a lot of retrogradation carrying on. Thank you, dear Librans, for joining me today. I wish you a beautiful Libra season. Blessings. Take care. Bye. Dear Scorpios, welcome and thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. The Libra season is activating a cycle for you that is coming to an end. There's a sense that connecting with the subconscious, with your shadow side, with intuition, with spirituality, with secrets, with realizing how you are of service to another from behind the scenes. There's a sense of even aloneness, being alone in the world, that is highlighted for you. And it's during the Mercury Cazimi period on the 23rd of September that you can communicate this very clearly in quite a courageous, impulsively naive way, whereby you are discussing the sense of I amness in terms of how you are of service to others from behind the scenes, or possibly even may relate to any staff that you employ, or if you have any animals or pets. It may also look very much at how any chronic or acute illnesses may show up in your life. And it's a fantastic day to look at this, think about it, communicate on this matter, on this subject on that day. And then from the 23rd of September to the 2nd of October, Mercury then moves retrograde into an area of your life that relates very much to your hopes and dreams, as well as your groups of friends and the society that you connect with, and even the income that you earn. And what Mercury retrograde is doing during this period is it's asking you to be very practical and discerning and very precise in your thinking, allowing you to tie up any loose ends and to complete any unfinished projects and sort out unresolved issues. Then from the 2nd to the 11th of October, as Mercury moves forward, this is when you can start up new friendships. This is when you can connect with a new group of societies. This is when you can create new hopes and dreams for yourself and move forward in a very practical, detailed, and precise way. From the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, Mercury moves back into this area of your life where you feel quite alone, and where you feel like you're moving and operating from behind the scenes and looking at secrets and shadows and connecting to spirit and self-renouncing the world. And you do this in a very peaceful, harmonious, diplomatic way, where there's a sense of feeling very fair and equal, and also very beautiful and pleasant regarding where it is that you are retreating to. Then the new moon on the 25th of September occurs for you in an area of retreat. There's a great sense for you to feel like you want to connect to a cycle that is ending, needing a pause and a reprieve and taking a break to let the angels catch up with you, but also the sense of the power waning and this need for rest and reflection as the moon's rotation is closing in this new moon phase. And it's in this space that you make for yourself that the new intention will spring. And this idea of knowing what new seeds to sow that are in alignment with your soul will come to you. It is very important for you to connect to spirit, listen to your inner voice, pray to God or to your guardian angels. This is a very sacred and spiritual time for you, this new moon. It's a time for you to listen to your soul's guidance and perhaps connect with nature, anything that allows you connection to your intuition and your imagination. My suggestion is place your hand onto your heart and another hand onto your gut and feel into your gut feeling and into what your heart wants and feels. And whatever comes up is to be in alignment with a sense of peace and calm for you. This could be realizing that letting go of something gives you peace and calm. This could be you realizing that you need time alone with spirit and God to recharge your battery, and this gives you peace and calm. This could be you realizing that working from behind the scenes is really how things operate best for you, by assisting the collective from behind the scenes. And it's then while you're formulating these new intentions and feeling the sense of peace and calm, you can even sit and write down an intention list. And it's from about the 27th of September onwards that you can implement these new intentions and visions initiated during the new moon cycle. And they will run for at least the next 6 months, but very actively over the next month. And then on the 29th of September, Venus moves into the sign of Libra, adding and elevating sensuality, pleasurability, romance, and harmonic relationships for you in a very kind of secretive way. This could be that maybe you're connecting more to spirit and to God than to humans. This is the sense from the 29th of September all the way to the 23rd of October that you really want to retreat and have very private relationships and kind of make peace with your own inner subconscious and look at any addictions that you have or any chronic illnesses and make peace with that, make harmony with that, and close up that cycle so that you can let it go to step forth into your new ways of being. On the 9th of October, there's an Aries full moon, and this is highlighting for you, dear Scorpios, the sense that the staff that you work with or the actions that you implement on a day-to-day toil and labor way of service to others is healing for you, because Chiron is conjunct the moon. And there's a sense that your self-identity, your sense of assertion and leadership in collaboration with being at peace and the sense of unification and harmony that you feel within yourself will be very active on this full moon. This is a time for you to realize that your services to others in the world, even if they're from behind the scenes and very collective and not really visible to others, is healing you. Last but not least, remember Mars is moving for 7 months through the sign of Gemini. It is traveling through 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini during Libra season. If this activates any of your angles or other planets that you may have, you will feel this stronger. Mars in Gemini gives options, ideas, curiosity, choices, duality, and information, but it is also giving you assertion and ambition and powerful dynamic forward momentum in regards to receiving resources from others. Maybe you're applying for finances from others. Maybe you want somebody to be your lover. Perhaps you're looking for spiritual or emotional support from others. Perhaps there's some money coming back to you from a tax return. Whatever it is, you may feel a bit scattered and frazzled because there's so many options. And it's important that you consciously harness these options, consolidate, eliminate, and minimize this energy in your area so that you can experience quality over quantity. If you'd like more information on my Mars and Gemini YouTube, please click the link in the description below where I go into detail of the 7 months and the retrogradation of Mars in Gemini. Period. Take care. Enjoy your Libra season. Much love. Bye for now. Dear Sagittarius, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. Libra is activating all that is romantic and social, gentle, but also flirtatious and tactful and diplomatic and peaceful and even artistic and gentle and considerate and pleasurable and fashionable, and adds graciousness to it. in regards to the friends that you have in your life and the groups of people in society that you're connecting with. Also, the rewards, in other words, the income that you earn for your hard work. And it is during the 23rd of September, the day that the sun enters Libra, that there's a fantastic opportunity for you to communicate in a more than average, clear and loving way how you would like to create, quite courageously and impulsively, in a very naive way, the sense of more fun and joy and bliss and matters related to children and self-expression and matters related to holidays and enjoying yourself, maybe sports, in a very unthreatening expression to others. It could be that this is a day of lots of fun with a group of people that you have, or this could be where you feel that you're expressing yourself very romantically, giving of yourself to an ideal that connects you to society at large. Later on that day, Mercury returns into the sign of Virgo, and it remains from the 23rd of September until the 2nd of October in this area, allowing you the opportunity to review and rework and rethink and revamp and repair and research and reorganize and reflect upon and even repeat and redo all matters related to your career and how you are active out into the world, what your status and reputation entails. And it's asking you to be very practical and discerning regarding this. Details and precise thinking will allow you to tie up any loose ends or complete any unfinished projects and sort out any unresolved issues up until the 2nd of October. Then from the 2nd of October through to the 11th of October, you can then start new ideas in your career, in your vocation, in your sense of personal success and actions out into the world. And then from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, you will be seeking harmony in matters related to all your friends and groups of people that you associate with, and also in terms of the love that you receive from others. There will be a lot of peace and diplomacy and a lot of fairness and equality and beauty and pleasant and personally relational activities occurring from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October for you, dear Sagittarians. The Libra New Moon on the 25th of November will give you the opportunity to rest and reflect and revitalize, even to pause and reprieve and take a break, so that your angels can catch up with you in regards to what your hopes and dreams are and who it is in society that you choose to have as your friends and what love it is that you're receiving from others. During this completion of the lunation cycle, there is space that is being created from which will spring your new intentions on. You'll get glimpses of the new seeds that you want to sow that are more in alignment of your soul's path. And it's during this new moon that you can listen and connect to your inner voice, or you can pray to God or with friends or groups of people and listen to the guardian angels. This is a time for you to listen to your soul's guidance and observations regarding your friends and groups of people and your hopes and dreams. Are they in harmony with your intuition and imagination? And you can do this by placing one of your hands on your heart and another one on your gut, and just tune in with your heart and what it's feeling and what your gut is feeling. And the inspiration that comes to you, the new intentions that are being formulated, if they leave you feeling peaceful and calm, then you are on the right track. And then begin to start implementing these new intentions from September 27th onwards, as they become more and more active in the new moon cycle, and also for the next 6 months when they reach their fruition. On the 29th of September, Venus moves into Libra, and this will elevate for you the sense of romantic, harmonious relationships, the sense of sensuality and pleasurability regarding the groups of people that you connect with, your friends, your hopes and dreams. And this will be active all the way until the 23rd of October. So I would say from the 29th of September until the 23rd of October, if you are wanting to make new friends or hook up to some sort of club in society, or you want to rethink what hopes and dreams you have in your life, this is the best time in this entire year of 2022 for you to connect with these energies. Then the Aries full moon occurs on the 9th of October at 10:54 p.m. And this marks a culmination of a new beginning, which began on the last Aries new moon on the 1st of April. And there's a sense that with Libra conjunct the sun and Chiron conjunct the moon, that there's a sense of healing that is occurring, specifically in regards to children, to creative projects, to how you find your joy and bliss, to how you express holidays, how you give love of yourself, how you want to be romantic, all the good stuff really in life. There's a sense that the wounds around self-identity or the assertion or the leadership in collaboration with romantic partners can be more peaceful and unifying and harmonious in terms of the relationships that you have with yourself and with others. Enjoy this very special time, dear Sagittarians. Last but not least, a reminder that Mars is going through an area of your chart that relates to partnerships, marriage partnerships, and business partnerships. It will be going from 17 degrees to 25 degrees in its movement. So if you've got any planets in Gemini or any angles in Gemini, 17 to 25 degrees, you will feel this even stronger. Mars is about being assertive and ambitious and powerfully dynamic in its forward momentum. And this relates to your marriage partners, your business partners. There's a sense that there's options and ideas and curiosities, choices, dualities, and lots of information coming your way from partners. And it's important that you consciously harness these to avoid scattered and frazzled events. And by consolidating and eliminating and minimizing this energy in your life, you can enjoy quality relationships and partnerships over quantity. If you'd like to see a little bit more about this, please watch my Mars in Gemini YouTube, which covers the full 7-month retrogradation period of Mars in this sign all the way through to 25th of March. Take care. Thank you for joining me, Sagittarius. Be well. Bye for now. Dear Capricorns, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. All the beautiful energies that come with Libra, being romance, sociability, gentleness, flirtation, fair-mindedness, gracious, pleasurable, fashionable ways, romantic, peaceful, idealistic ways, the sense of harmony and justice and love and relationship orientation energy is falling into an area of your life that relates to your career and your actions out in the world, the sense of status, reputation, and what makes you feel successful. And specifically on the 23rd of September, you will feel this opportunity to communicate in a more than average clear way and in a very loving way how it is that you would like to be more courageous and expand naively and impulsively matters related to home and family life in a very unthreatening, expressive way. Later on that day, on the 23rd of September, Mercury moves retrograde into Virgo, which is in an area of your life that relates to all matters regarding foreigners, travel overseas, gurus, counselors, philosophies, religions, universities, and the law. And here this winged messenger gives you an opportunity to review or redo or rethink or repair or research or reorganize or reflect upon your belief systems and all matters mentioned in a very practical and discerning way. This is an opportunity for you to be very detailed and precise in your thinking so that you can tie up any loose ends or complete any unfinished projects or sort out any unresolved issues in this area of your life. This is from the 23rd of September through to 2nd of October. Then from the 2nd of October, once you've sorted out these issues, you can move forward and begin new ideas regarding foreigners and belief systems and overseas travel and spirituality and higher tertiary education and all matters mentioned in terms of the philosophies and the religions. Then Mercury moves into the sign of Libra on the 11th of October through to the 29th of October. And again, there's a sense that you want to seek harmony and peace and diplomacy and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational in regards to your career and your actions out in the world and your status and your reputation. And then the new moon on the 25th of September allows you this opportunity to rest and pause and take a break and feel the waning powers of the closing moon's rotational cycle as you try and revitalize and make a bit of space from which can spring new intentions and new seeds that are in alignment to your soul's path. And this is a great time to listen to your inner voice or to pray to God or your guardian angels and observe what messages are coming your way. Are the messages regarding your career and your profession and what your highest sense of self in the world are in harmony with your intuition and in your imagination? You can check by putting a hand on your heart and perhaps your other hand onto your gut, just below the solar plexus, to connect in with your gut feeling and see if you're feeling calm and peace regarding all matters work. Is your intuition guiding you and formulating new intentions as to how you can upgrade matters related to your career and your status out in the world? So that for the next lunation cycle, you can start implementing from about the 27th of September onwards, these new intentions and visions regarding matters mentioned that came to you during this new moon phase. On the 29th of September, Venus moves into the sign of Libra until the 23rd of October. And this will be the best time for you in this entire year, this 29th September until 23rd of October, to enjoy your home and family life. This is when things seem very elevated sensually and pleasurably, and a lot of romance and harmonious relationships will filter through your home and family, and the connection to your ancestry and your genetics and your unconscious will be filled with love and beauty. Perhaps you are creating new decorations in your home, or loved ones are coming to visit you during this time. It's certainly the best time to be celebrating and having people around at home, specifically family, and connecting to all matters that relate to the physical house that you live in, the property around it, the garden around it, as well as the space that you create within it that is very beautiful and harmonious. Now, this will also allow the sense of healing, the sense of having a sense of self-identity and assertiveness, and even the sense of leadership in collaboration with home and family life. There's a sense that everything is unifying and harmonious within yourself and within the relations within your family. There's a great healing energy going on, swirling in abundance of love. Enjoy the full moon on the 9th of October, dear Capricorns. Last but not least, let me remind you that Mars in Gemini will be traveling from 17 to 25 degrees of Gemini. If you have any degrees or angles in your chart, in these degrees, you will feel the following much stronger. And for you, dear Capricorns, this is affecting your day-to-day routine, how you are of service to others. It also relates to any acute illnesses that you have or any pets, if you keep any. There is a lot of assertion and ambition and a powerful dynamic forward momentum in this area of your life that gives a lot of options and ideas and curiosities and choices and duality and information. And it may cause a scattered and frazzled event if you're not consciously harnessing this. Therefore, it's important for you to consolidate, eliminate, and minimize these choices in this area of your life so that you can focus on your day-to-day routine, any matters related to staff or how you are of service to others, or matters related to your health and also pets. If you'd like more information about the 7-month-long journey, because Mars will go retrograde here 3 times between 20th of August and all the way through to March of 2023, please view my YouTube on the subject in the link in the description below. Thank you for joining me, dear Capricorns. I wish you a beautiful Libra season. Dear Aquarians, thank you for joining me on this Libra season forecast. The energies of romance and sociability and being fair-minded and flirtatious, being drawn to beauty and harmony and being gentle and gracious in a very fashionable and pleasurable way are linked into your belief systems and all matters related to foreigners, overseas travel, your belief systems, your religions, philosophies, any spiritual studies that you do, any higher tertiary education studies that you are either presenting or taking, the sense of connecting to spirit and to gurus and to a sense of counseling with wise elders. This is very active for you during the Libra season, and it's on the 23rd of September that you have an opportunity to communicate in a very courageous, naive, and impulsive way the sense of how you identify your I amness in a very unthreatening expression regarding these themes. And later on this day, on the 23rd of September, Mercury retreats back into the sign of Virgo on its retrogradation path. And this is an opportunity for you to tie up any loose ends or complete any unfinished projects or sort out any unresolved issues regarding how you receive resources from others. This is the income that you may be getting in from partners or business partners. This could be taxes coming your way. This could be a bond that you're applying for. This could be monies that clients are spending on you and your products and your services. And there's a sense that you want to review and redo and rethink and rework and revise and research and repair in a very practical, discerning way, and in a very detailed and precise way of thinking how you will go about this. Then from the 2nd to the 11th of October onwards, once you've completed this, you can then begin any new ideas and start something afresh in these matters. Moving on from the 11th of October through to the 29th of October, Libra is Mercury's sign. And here there's a sense of seeking harmony and peace and diplomacy and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational in regards to higher tertiary educations, your spiritual belief systems, counselors, gurus, foreign travel, matters to do with publishing and advertising. There's a sense that there will be a lot of forward momentum from the 11th of October to 29th of October in you communicating this. On the 25th of September, we have the Libra New Moon. And this is then occurring for you, dear Aquarians. In this area of your life, there's a sense that you want to rest and reprieve, take a break. You feel the powers are waning as the moon closes its rotation. There's a sense of stopping so that the angels can catch up with you. There's a sense of allowing space to be, from which can then spring the new intention and your new seeds for your soul's aligned path. So this is really a very spiritual time for you to listen to your inner voice, to pray to God, to connect with your guardian angels, to make some time for you to sit and write down your intentions and listen to your soul's guidance and observe the signs in your environment. If you want to check that you're on the right track, it is peace and calm that you want to feel by placing your hands on your heart, maybe another hand just below your solar plexus, and you can connect with your gut feeling, with your intuition, with your imagination. And as you're formulating these new intentions during the new moon, and you're feeling the calm and peace around them, you can then start from the 27th of September onwards, implementing these new visions and intentions during this next new moon cycle. It will come to full fruition in about 6 months' time, but certainly be very active during this Libra season time. Dear Aquarians, on the 29th of September, Venus moves into the sign of Libra up until the 23rd of October. And this is a perfect time for you to connect with groups of people and your friends and your hopes and dreams that you have, as well as receiving the love that you receive from others. And it'll be a very elevated sense of sensuality, pleasurability, romance, and harmonious relationships that will be coming your way during the 29th September to 23rd of October. Best time to party, best time to make new friends, best time to connect with your hopes and dreams for your best version of the most idealistic way that you could see yourself living. Then on the 9th of October, the Aries full moon occurs at 10:54 p.m. And for you, dear Aquarians, this is an opportunity for you to heal all relationships with your neighbors, with your siblings, with anybody in your immediate environment. All matters related to documents and filing and paperwork and communications and teaching and writing and expressing yourself, even the thoughts that you hold within yourself. There's a sense that with Chiron conjunct this moon, there's a sense that you can heal yourself and you can connect and heal to any wound that you may have regarding your self-identity or your assertion, or even the sense of how you collaborate and communicate with others romantically, peacefully. There's a sense that unifying harmonious relationships within yourself and with others is possible for you on this Aries full moon. Mars is in an area of your chart that relates to you having a good time, dear Aquarians. If you have any planets between 17 and 25 degrees of Gemini, you will feel this a little stronger. Gemini is about options and ideas and curiosities and choices and duality and information. Mars is about assertion and ambition and powerful dynamic forward momentum. And there's the sense that with all these choices that you have regarding children and being romantic and having fun and expressing yourself and giving love of yourself, finding your bliss and your joy, there's a sense that if this isn't consciously harnessed, there may be a sense of scattered or frazzled energy or events around this. And it's very important for you to consolidate, eliminate, and minimize this in this area of your life so that you can enjoy rather quality time with children or creative projects or romance or holidays or finding your bliss and joy instead of quantity. Thank you, dear Aquarians, for joining me. I wish you a beautiful Libra season. Dear Pisces, thank you for joining me on this Libra season. For you, the energies of Libra are activating the area of your life that relates to receiving resources from others, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. And with Libra being the energy of uniting and balancing and being fair and consolidating, there's the sense that harmony and justice and the sense of fair-mindedness will be very prevalent in all resources that you receive from others. This can include going through any form of grief or anxiety, which will be mitigated with these Libran energies that are occurring between the 23rd of September all the way through till the 23rd of October. Specifically on the 23rd of September, there is an opportunity with Mercury being Cazimi for you to express your I amness in a very unthreatened expression regarding your self-worth, your self-esteem, your finances, your possessions, as you communicate in a very courageous, naive, and impulsive way, very clearly, more than average, a very loving communication on that particular day, the 23rd of September. Later on that day, Mercury retrogrades into an area of your life that relates to your relationships. So from the 23rd of September through to the 2nd of October, Mercury's retrograde, asking you to connect to people from the past, to review, rethink, rework, revise, revamp, repair, reflect, and even repeat relationships from the past in a very practical and discerning way. There's a sense that detail and precise thinking will allow you to tie up loose ends and complete any unfinished projects with partners and sort out any unresolved issues with either marriage partners, business partners, best friends, or live-in lovers. Then from the 2nd to the 11th of October, there is forward momentum. And this is when you can start up new activities within your existing relationships, or perhaps you even meet a new marriage partner or live-in lover or best friend. For those that have already got established relationships and are married, from the 2nd to the 11th of October onwards, you can move forward in improving your relationships even further. Then on the 11th of October till the 29th of October, Libra will move back into the sign that relates to you receiving resources from others. And this is where there's a sense of seeking harmony and peace and diplomacy and all that is fair, equal, beautiful, pleasant, and personally relational from others. There's a sense that resources are coming your way, financial, spiritual, emotional, or physical. On the 25th of September, we have the Libra New Moon. And this is offering you the opportunity to take a break and step back and reflect upon perhaps any grief or anxieties that you have regarding resources that you'd like to receive from others. There's a sense that you want to create some space from which can spring the intention of any new seeds that you want to sow that will be more in alignment with your soul's path in terms of what it is that other people can offer you as a resource. Connect with God through prayer or through your inner voice or guardian angels to your imagination and intuition, and connect with your heart by placing your hand on your heart and maybe another hand underneath your solar plexus. Connect with how you're feeling when you think of these new intentions. And as long as you're feeling calm and peace, then you know that you're on the right track and you can implement these new intentions and visions as of the 27th of September onwards. Then on the 29th of September at 9:49 a.m., Venus moves into the sign of Libra all the way through until the 23rd of October. And this is really a time where I feel that you'll be receiving anything and everything that you can from others. It's almost as though if everybody's there for you financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And it's the highlight of the year from the 29th of September to the 23rd of October in terms of opportunities for you to receive love from others. Then on the 9th of October at 10:54 p.m., we have the Aries full moon. And for you, dear Pisceans, this very much allows for healing in regards to your self-esteem, your self-worth, your possessions, your finances, and your money. There's a sense that your self-identity and assertiveness and leadership in collaboration with romantic, peaceful, unifying, and harmonious others or yourself, how you feel about yourself with how you manage your own finances, will bring about a lot of healing to you in terms of the sense of what are you worth and what can you offer others and what is it that you receive from others. It's a lot of love going around and a lot of abundance and a lot of healing on this 9th of October Aries full moon. May you enjoy it. Thank you for joining. Take care. Have a beautiful Libra season. Bye for now.